A three from Wembanyama. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all five guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
And it's Simon's missing. And here are the Spurs. From past the arc, Wembanyama, no good.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Here's Kamare. Can't get it to fall.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Kamare. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
A shot by Wembanyama, no good. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. They set the pick. Driving to the basket.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Avdia. The shot misses. Not a fast start here for the Spurs. It's a three-point game. Got that one up quick. Wembanyama's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Spurs. Now, here's Simon. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Sharp going inside. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Wembanyama outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Right side, Avdia. Pass to Sharp. Over Castle. And it's Sharp missing. San Antonio leading. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Taking 3 shots.
Wow, what, do you have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. You know, Stan, the Blazers started the rebuild process with the big Dame Lillard trade to Milwaukee.
Kevin, it takes guts for a GM to make a move like that, and it didn't go well early on. But they've got to trust the process and stick with the plan that they made.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Trailblazers trailed by 3. Pass to Henderson. Back to Grant. To the inside. And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Grant. Cuts off the pass.
And that's a great play on defense there. Force him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Pass to Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Wembanyama, no good. Here's Grant. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Portland out in front. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
Inside, here's Klingon. A special move before the shot. So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better, bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
And with every swat, Klingon is earning a reputation as a shot blocker.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio, trailing by 5.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. The Spurs have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And the Spurs with possession. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
Fox, no good. Trailblazers trailed by 4. Pass to Williams. Down low. Grant outside. There's a good screen. Shot to stop the run. Here's Klingon. Here's Banton. To the middle, uses the glass to finish the layup. Klingon's got 4 this quarter.
I love how hard Klingon works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
A 3 from Wembanyama. Cans it from downtown. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs. Grant at the elbow. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Score of the basket is 3rd after 5 shots.
And getting points inside important for Grant. Allows him to get a little bit of extra room on the perimeter when he needs it. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Wembanyama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Here goes on Donovan Clingan.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
First team foul.
Trailblazers trailed by 7. And it really stands. Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along. And then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Pass to Sharp. Into the lane. And the shot goes down. Sharp's got 8.
And not just an athlete. Sharp is very crafty with the ball in his hand.
And Fox gets it to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Simons. Softly drops in the floater.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Outside, Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Misses the 3. Trailblazers trailed by 5. Driving inside. And it's Sharp missing. Fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. To the paint. Fires for 3. Wembanyama, no good. Here's Avdia. And that one is good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. And the blocks just kept on coming for him. He's playing some fantastic D. Back to the action in just a minute. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Trailblazers trailed by 3. And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
And an exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Vassell wide open. From outside, off the mark. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says, Victor's a different player. He's got talents, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. A 3 from Wembanyama, and he's good on the 3-ball. Wembanyama's got 24.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
And another turnover here by Portland. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Hassel misses.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Ayton. San Antonio with the rebound. With the floater. And Fox finishes it off. He's got 20. Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. You miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks, Kevin? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Pass to Kamare. Off target from outside. Spurs leading by 4. Wembanyama with it. Now Avdia defending. Victor Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Ayton attacking.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Ooh. Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Avdia on the wing. Here's Ayton. And the layup's good off the glass. Ayton's got 8 here in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Trailblazers trailed by 4. Portland moving the ball around. Back to Sharp. Here's Simons. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Shoots the 3. Avdia with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Kamare. Sharp with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. Kamara sinks the three-pointer. Kamare's got 7 points in the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
For your Blazers answer.
There's 31 seconds left in the third. Pass to Wembanyama. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Now, here's Grant. And here now is Thibault for the lead. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of this game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Spurs lead by 2.
50, the Spurs, 52.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Fox. Clinging with the steal. Pass to Henderson. Grant outside. Here's Williams. Guarded by Fox. Grant gets a wide open look. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. San Antonio leading. Wembanyama looking it over. There's the three. Rebound by Williams.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Here's Klingon. Henderson, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land. Henderson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Trailblazers. Nice move. Taken away by Williams. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Grant outside. The kick out to Williams. Williams a screen. And Williams with the stuff.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
A three from Wembanyama. Trailblazers leading by three. Henderson outside. Pass to Grant. Now Klingon. Bible on the wing. Here's Henderson. Drops in the layup for two. That's now 8 points from Scoot Henderson.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic. And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazers. Number 33.
Right side, Simon. Pass to Kamare. Back to Avdia. And stolen by Barnes. To stop the run. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
Here's Sharp. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
No good on that one.
At the line for two, Sharp.
And the second free throw, good. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
San Antonio again missing. And Portland with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And he drives in. Kept alive. And Simon's wide open. He'll fight. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Simons has got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Shaden Sharp picks one up.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Trailblazers leading by 9. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 10 points in just the second half.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Denny Avdia.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
Here's Wembanyama for three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. A shot by Sharp, nobody around, and it's off from three-point range.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
3-second difference between shot clock and game time. It's good from long range. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Drills the three-pointer. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good moments.